Alright, this is an article from April 24th, and for the life of me, I just cannot read this entire thing out loud. It's just eye-rollingly bad, so some of this I'm just gonna sum up and explain what's wrong with it afterwards. The article's called "Game of Thrones is Back. Will Season 6 Address Misogyny Concerns?" Yeah, let's pretend those actually exist. HBO's Game of Thrones returns for Season 6 on April 24th. Gritty, violent, and at times gory and always uncompromising in its choice of subject matter. In short, very much adult. The show is one of the network's top-rated programs, but the show has received criticism, even from its more die-hard fans, for its worsening portrayal of violence against women. Some people believe the show has already crossed the boundary between acceptable storytelling and outright misogyny. Yeah, and some people believe that those same people can go enjoy a cocktail of bleach and Drano. Don't use the phrase "some people" when you're clearly talking about yourself. What are you, Fox News? Anyway, the next section is called The Rape of Thrones, and I'm just gonna sum this part up. It's about the scene where Jaime rapes Cersei, and it calls this the show's first substantial controversy, as if Game of Thrones has never been controversial before. I also get the sense that they think the writers condone this, because as we all know, you can't allow characters in a fictional story to do bad things without condoning it. Oh, and from an editorial perspective, cutting off every page of your 4-page article mid-sentence is extremely tacky. The next part of the article has the female cast members defending the show, but the rest of the article acts as if their opinions don't matter. Gotta love the irony. Towards the end of the article, the author seems to be agreeing with a critic, saying that this kind of, quote, misogyny is why HBO is starting to struggle. And honestly, as someone who has spent the better part of a decade in the pay TV industry, I can confidently tell you that HBO's struggle has more to do with the fact that it has about half the content as Netflix for about twice the price. So make of that what you will. Now, look, I meant to get this video up sooner, but the more I read this article, the more it pissed me off. And it has less to do with the article itself and more to do with the mindset of social justice warriors in general. You know, the type of people who think that everything's racist, everything's sexist, everything's misogynistic, yada yada. You're probably familiar with the Sarkeesian spiel by now. The fact is, entertainment is meant for just that, entertainment. What you perceive from it usually says more about you than it does about the material. Don't get me wrong, sometimes the complaints are valid, but SJWs look for hidden meanings, things that the creators never intended, and use this as some sort of justification for unnecessary censorship, just because their feelings are hurt. Well, guess what? Sometimes you're going to come across things in life that you don't like. This does not give you the right to censor free speech. This includes things that can bring up painful memories. You're not supposed to run from bad memories. You're supposed to confront them so you can move on and grow stronger as a person. Everyone goes through some variation on this. You're not a unique snowflake. Life for you has been less than kind. Take a number. Stand in line. Anyway, that's how I feel. If you want, you can leave a comment and hopefully start a nice, productive conversation. Who am I kidding? I'm posting this on YouTube.